Hey gang, Doug here. We're going to do a little behind the scenes at the podcast YouTube show today. I usually get down here a little bit before Tom because I live here, and we set our meetings up every couple of weeks, and I've been waiting for him to get here, and I think I just heard him come in. So I'll show you a little bit behind the scenes, how we set these things up and how we plan them. Planning's pretty much up to me, and as a lot of you know, I'm a little lazy. So I think I hear Tom coming in, and coming down the steps into the studio here. And
Hi, Doug.
good morning, Tom. Welcome.
Thank you.
I thought I'd treat our people to a little bit of behind the scenes.
Okay.
So maybe they'll see we actually do a little bit of planning, or as little as possible.
Uh-huh.
So come on in and have a
Right.
seat.
You know, this is my seat here.
That's your seat, and I think I've got us all in our correct positions,
Good.
because we have to make sure we look good for being old, right?
Good as we can. Yeah.
And one of the first things we always do is to let's see. Tom gets paid. Tom, here you go, buddy. And the only way I would agree to that is he's an overly generous guy. And those of you who maybe have heard his story, he donates a heck of a lot of time to help people in our community and to help kids at the parish.
Yeah, the parish, St. Andrews. In the
Yeah.
town. Yeah. Yep.
St. Andrews.
Mhm.
And I remember when we first met, he came to our house to help us cut the cord,
Right.
which more and more people are understanding what that means.
Yes. And that's my main business.
Yeah.
Helping folks to save money and get a better experience by
Yeah,
streaming, video streaming, which is
Yeah.
nicknamed cutting the cord because you're
Yeah.
giving up cable.
okay.
Yeah.
Video. I still hear the word streaming. If you had to define, what does that mean?
The other one's the cloud. Well, streaming is nothing more than getting your video feed over the internet through Wi-Fi,
Okay.
like anything else. That's all it is. It's
Yeah.
streaming.
Okay.
And
So,
people always
Yeah.
say, "What's the cloud?" Well, cloud is just somebody else's computer somewhere.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get to it through the internet. So
And the people that have those clouds, they sell space, I guess.
well, they do, or they
To
get
make
paid
money,
through
or-
advertising.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all the email is there, really everything. OneDrive, Google
Right.
Drive, all
Okay.
of those things. Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll give you a certain amount for free,
Yeah.
and then they charge you monthly for getting higher. iCloud,
Yeah.
they're all just servers somewhere that are storing this
Yeah.
information.
Servers. Because nobody works for free.
Right. You always have
Yeah.
to wonder how are
Yeah.
they getting paid. Right?
Yes.
You look at something that seems free, it's like, wait a minute, something.
Yeah. And as I think we've all come to accept, they sell a lot of information about us,
Right.
and there's good grief. There's a market for all that.
Yeah.
And
You ever have you just seems like you Googled something, next thing you know,
yeah,
Amazon wants to sell you one.
That's right. That's right. Or get you to switch
Yeah.
or subscribe.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I don't like that word subscribe anymore. So anyway, Tom, when I first met him, he said, yeah, I'll be glad to help you do a podcast. I think you said you had no experience with podcasts.
Right. I said you can fire me anytime you want for all I know about podcasting.
That's right. So the deal was, if I would pay him his normal rate, although he's been very generous with his time, I could also fire him at any time.
That's right.
And
So this might be the last video, you never know.
no, but we all said we would only do this if we continued if we had fun,
Right.
and if I could make it up as I go along and get him to
Which he
join
does.
in. So I'm responsible for content. So
Yeah.
the next thing we always do is, because we would forget this by the end of our session if we didn't do it at the beginning. And that's set up our next meeting dates.
That's right.
And Tom's got his business and his calendar's busier than mine. So can we do that right now?
Sure. Yeah.
He'll grab his calendar, and while he's looking that up, I got us a new set of hats too. We're going to use these. We'll have some fun with this. These are AI hats.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
But we got those, and of course, we also got our thinking caps. And so when we really have to bear down and actually maybe get some factual facts, we'll go to AI,
Okay.
or thinking caps will go into the depths of our
own brains.
our own brains. So anyway, what kind of dates do you suggest?
Well, we normally try to do Thursdays at noon. And
Okay.
so 2 weeks from now, the next one is April 23rd, and it's open for me.
Okay, April 23rd. Okay, and then what about the next one?
And then the next one is
Yeah. He can get to his calendars way quicker than I do, because
May 7th.
okay, May 7th, May. Oh yeah, that's the 5th month. May 7th, 5/7. Is that a Thursday?
That's a Thursday at noon, huh?
Okay, and we usually agree on noon. Okay. Of course, the understanding is, because once you're post 75 years old, are you?
Yeah,
Are you?
76. Something.
Okay. You have doctor appointments, right?
That's right. So everything is around the doctor's appointment.
And so we never know, and we'll have that topic someday. We're going to talk about, medicine and healthcare today,
Yeah.
and like that. And so we never know. I didn't think I might be here today because I just had a huge dental work done. It must not be taking, because my mouth is still aching like crazy. A wonderful dentist. I've been with him for years.
Uh-huh.
So that's just, I've been pumping Tylenol, so I'm good to go today. But we never know.
Yeah.
And we're both longtime married guys. And the women, as we all know, I believe the statistic that they live on average 7 years longer than the men.
I don't
Have you
know
ever
about
heard?
that. Yeah.
Does that
no.
sound right?
remember there was a comedian, Alan King,
Oh yeah.
and he had a cigar all the time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he had a whole shtick about that where he talked about my friend. He's a lawyer. His name's
Yeah.
Terry, and he goes on and he said,
Yeah.
survived by the widow,
Yes.
and all these everything he
They
did
always say that.
survived by the widow.
Oh my gosh.
I have a whole. There's a 55 plus community not far from here, Flowers Mill.
Oh, I know where
And,
that is. Yeah.
Geez, it's
Yeah.
it's I must have a dozen widows in there.
Yeah. And they keep you in work a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Repeat.
Yeah, that's right. Mostly
Yeah.
computer work because they,
Yeah.
they know how to use it, how to get online, how to shop, pay
Yes.
bills,
Yeah.
but they don't know how it works. you know,
Right.
So
Right.
so when it breaks, it's like it's something that their husband took care of, and so
Wow.
it's a big business.
Yeah. Are there many widowers?
There are a few.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw one time. I was working for one of them over there,
Yeah.
and I said, "Hey, this place is crawling with women."
Yeah.
and he finally, nice, quiet guy, not like me,
Yeah.
He says, I'm seeing someone.
I love it.
So that was it. I'm seeing
I love
someone.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a brother that lost his wife in middle age. And I know you lost your first
That's
wife.
right, yeah.
Was it middle age
A very
area?
young, 29, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
young.
just turned
Oh
30.
my God,
Yeah.
Tom.
So,
And it was, but now he's one of my California brothers. He's got a friend,
oh, good.
and I haven't met her yet.
Yeah.
But some of the other family has, and she's a delight.
Good.
And I knew she would be because
Yeah.
my brothers, two brothers and one sister, are fabulous, and they have wonderful families.
Good.
So
Nice.
that's for another day. We got our meetings down. Before we leave today, I keep putting this off. I have a new intro and a new outro I'd like to give you.
Okay.
Remember we talked
Yeah,
about
we did.
that?
Sure.
And so if I give that to you maybe at the end of this, because I gave you this week's interview a few days ago.
Right.
And it's really amazing, folks. I want to go out and interview people, and I got them on my voice memo on my phone, and I can send them to Tom. You don't even have to come here anymore.
Really?
But then we'd miss out on some fun every
Yeah,
couple
this
weeks.
is good. This is fun.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you
Yeah.
still want to continue to do it. So anyway, we'll look at that at the end today to change my intro into my podcast and my outro, because it's changed a little bit. We wanted to also direct you to this YouTube version that we didn't before. So I'm going to mention that.
Yeah, good.
And we also, I think in my original intro outro, said, give me a thumbs up and blah, blah, blah. And we really have no device yet for you to give us any feedback.
Not in the audio podcast.
Right.
YouTube, you can always leave a comment, but yeah.
Well,
That's right.
see,
Yeah,
see, you know that stuff. I don't.
But,
And I would love it if they did.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Right.
So we're going to change that, and we'll get to that after we finish with this short YouTube show today.
Okay.
So, in preparing for it, I wanted to tell the people what I usually do to come up with topics. And I like to get us started on a topic. And I like to have a variety of topics because they're ones that I pick up at certain times. And maybe we'll do a little bit of one of them today, which would be from our Boomer book.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, remember we left
Right.
off on that
Yeah.
because I thought that was interesting. But I just wanted to show the folks some other things. I also get copies of what they call the Epic Times because it's free, and I get it at my athletic club.
Okay.
And by the way, you can go to my audio podcast on Spotify and see my most recent interview with a fellow by the name of Jim Worthington. Have you ever had any dealings with Jim or his organization or whatever?
Did. I did. Back, that was a fun one. When Trump was running the first time in 2015.
Okay.
He had you might remember, there was back in a sports train part, the long rectangle
like a field
building
house
in the back. Yeah.
It's a gigantic athletic club. Yeah.
And back in that field house, Trump spoke.
Okay.
I was on the crew. I was on the like stage crew.
Stage crew.
And in fact, myself and another guy wound up behind the podium. So I'm standing behind Trump's podium.
Okay.
and then he gets up there and I take his picture.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good. But I ran into Jim at that time and did a little work after hours, even back at the bar behind the club.
Yeah. Well, I commend to your attention that interview because he's known a lot around here in Bucks County, and the guy really had some guts back in the day when Trump was just starting.
Yeah.
When the hatred for Trump started.
Right.
And Jim has this multi-million-dollar athletic club. He wasn't afraid to put it on the line.
Yeah, good for him.
And I think he lost some memberships, but he got them back. And I go there almost every day, and there's lots of people there.
Right.
Because it's the best.
Yeah.
So that's enough for him. I promote him too much.
Well, good. Well,
he should do something nice for me. Both of us. Take us out to dinner.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay. So I read this newspaper, the Epic Times. I think it's known as kind of it leans conservative.
Yeah, that's right.
But they report everything. And they have an opinion page, and they also have a news page. And I, quite frankly, don't think they're a whole lot different than other sort of middle-of-the-road newspaper publications, which New York Times is not one, but there are others.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where I get a lot of our material. And the other place that I'm starting to get material is books. I read a lot of books, and I don't read them fully. I start to read them. I haven't really finished totally a book for a long time. So I have the books now that I'm also going to be bringing, and I want to show you the selection here. In fact, I've got another one on the way that's going to be a lot of fun regarding the American public and how we've kind of coddled our youth. So that book's on the way.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that's
there are some significant cultural changes, I think, today, because we've coddled our youth. And broke, woke, I don't know, whatever. But I thought I'd show you.
You know, you sound like an old white guy.
I know.
Woke.
Woke is broke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're going to do a little bit more in one we started last week today, but I just wanted to show you real quickly, real fast, and I'll be bringing these to our meetings. You can see where I partially read them. The Collapse of Parenting.
Okay.
Very, very, one we got into before, Rules for Radicals.
Right.
Okay, we always like to know about what who is Alinsky
Yeah.
was talking about. One I got into this week and I lost the cover. It's called Sludge.
Okay.
And subtitled, What Stops Us from Getting Things Done and What to Do About It. It's quite interesting. Have you ever heard of Cass Sunstein?
No.
Okay. He was really associated with the Clintons, I believe, as a political advisor or whatever. It's a pretty good book.
Good.
And we'll get into that. What keeps us from getting things done? And it reminded me, and geez, I'm hogging all the time here, but maybe I'll give you an example of sludge. The other day, I got an Amazon delivery. And I knew when I ordered it that I don't think I wanted it. Okay? So pretty quickly, like within a day, I said, oh, I'm going to get to the cancellation. Well, a while ago, maybe a day or two later, I could have done it. But now they've introduced some sludge in there that said you can't cancel it if it's already shipped. And they immediately put on the little diagram, I noticed, that it had shipped, even though I wouldn't get it for 2 weeks. That's an example of, from Amazon's area, positive sludge for them. Because I don't believe it had shipped, but because the policy was. And I've often thought, I don't know if you have any, do you return to things to Amazon? Because
sure.
I use it a lot.
I use it a lot as well. Yeah.
How do you return to Amazon?
Well, the process is I go there, I go into my orders, and I find the thing I want to return, and there's a spot you click on return.
Right.
And then it goes down and says, why are you returning it? So you have to answer that.
Right.
You can add a little something defective. You might say how or something. And then what do you want to do? They also offer to, before you even get to return it, they want to know, can we help you? Can you want to reach out to the company that made this and see if they'll help you? That kind of.
They make it, it's reasonable.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And so, no, I want to continue on to the return.
Okay.
area. And then when you get there, it says, okay, how do you want to do it? And choices, the easiest choice is to take it to UPS. It's not far from here.
Okay.
Take it to a UPS store.
Right.
So they'll give you the choice to, you can have it picked up, or you can take it, a couple of different choices. But the easiest, fastest is just to take it to a UPS store.
Yeah.
You don't really even have to pack it. They'll pack it for you. You take
Yeah.
it there. And if you do that, then you get at the end of the process, you get a QR code,
Right.
and you take that either on the phone or you print it out, take that with you, show it to the UPS store,
Yeah.
and they give you a receipt
Yeah.
for what you returned. Now, when they've received it, you've returned it,
Yeah.
and that's it. Now,
Yeah.
and then how do you want to get? Do you want a replacement? They'll ask you to. It's all obvious, logical choices.
I mean, I think it's wonderful.
Yeah. Do you want a
Yeah.
replacement, or do
Yeah.
you want the money back? If you want the money
Yeah.
back, do you want it back on your card, or do you want an Amazon gift card? And
Yeah.
then they'll say that's the fastest, easiest, which it is.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be spending money again there, so I just take the
Yeah.
Amazon gift card,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
my next few purchases go against that
Yeah.
until it's depleted.
Let me ask you this then. I only waited a day or two to cancel it. But it said that it had already shipped, but it wasn't going to be here for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And so they said I couldn't cancel it because it had shipped. That to me seemed like something new that they'd never done before. I thought I had a couple of days or something.
It sounds like
Is
that may have been coming from China.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and
Yep.
that's a long process. You know,
So that could have been the
Yeah.
2 week
Yeah,
thing.
right. That explains the 2 weeks, and then the
Okay.
fact that you can return it. Usually, that says that it's returnable for free.
Yes.
But you can't.
I mean, that's a wonderful
Yeah,
feature.
you can't do that until you
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah. Okay.
So you pretty much just have to let these processes run the way they're
You're right.
supposed to, and so
Yeah.
so as soon as you get it, you can turn around and send it back.
Well, you're right, and,
Yeah.
and that's what I did. I take mine to Staples,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I wonder if they make it so easy to purchase and so easy to return. There's some sludge in there. That's what this book talks about. To direct you in one way or another, and we'll deal with
steer
that.
you. Yeah, give
Yeah.
you some options that are more favorable for them.
Yes.
yeah.
Put some sludge in
And,
your way. So
Yeah, and then you have to get through that to get what you want.
We'll get
Hopefully.
into that.
Yeah.
Always a favorite of ours. Longtime married guys. Men are from Mars. Women from
Women are
Venus.
from Venus.
We're going to get
That's
into
kinda old.
that.
That's an 80s or 90s.
That's I think
pretty
you're
old.
right. Long time ago.
Yeah.
This is one I'm really enjoying. Why liberalism failed. And I don't think it has. I mean, totally failed. I mean, we
Right.
still have to deal with progressive movements, liberal movements, or whatever, and it's important that we do, in my opinion. So I would not agree that it's failed. My title might have been Why Liberalism Usually Fails.
Okay.
I might say that. Would you?
Yeah.
What do you think? You agree with that? Sometimes
I hope it fails.
yeah, we hope it does. There's another one. In fact, I just saw in a Why Gender Matters. This is good too. It has a lot to do with a segment I just saw on Fox about they're still fighting about these bathrooms or locker rooms.
Yeah.
You know, with men and women's locker rooms.
Right.
Which, surprise, surprise, I think we both agree, it's ridiculous that it's even a topic.
Yeah. True.
So, another one I'm starting to read is Get Married. There it is.
What's it called?
Get Married.
Get married. Okay.
There's, the fertility rates, again, I heard this morning and on Fox, so it must be true.
Of course.
Once, I think they use the number 2.
Yeah, I know where you're headed.
Okay, and
Yeah.
if a society is below 2,
Yeah.
they've got a fertility problem,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, that's correct.
And if it's above 2, they're doing their part to
Yeah, I
keep
think
the
they say
what do you
to
think?
keep it even, you need to replace at 2.3 children per
Okay,
family. For a couple needs to have 2.3 to
okay,
keep things even.
yes,
And they get you get to where they'll say that a civilization that went down to 1.5, it's somewhere below 2.
yes.
Let's say 1.5 has never recovered.
And there are a bunch of
and there are a
countries
bunch of 'em,
that
right.
that's the case.
Yeah, Europe. That's just a bunch of them.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I think England
Yeah.
is that way. They're they're
And
they're so low that
yeah,
you'd be surprised if they maintain their civilization. If something doesn't change, I mean, it's just
yes,
gone crazy.
yes. And of course, there's all kinds of reasons. And in this book, Getting Married talks about lots of reasons why our culture
Right.
has
Culture has shifted
has
away
shifted.
from it. Yeah,
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 and me being in the daycare business from its inception in the late 70s, I saw it firsthand.
right. And I remember, you go back, there were people that said, well, that'll never happen. Women
Yeah.
will never put their children in a place outside their home,
Oh yeah,
50s type
for
women,
others to take care of.
Right, for others.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's all
Yeah.
happened in spades.
Yes, yes. And of course, this one, which is an oldie but goodie. What's the matter with Kansas? You ever heard?
I have
You
never
hadn't heard of that.
Yeah.
That's right. I
Yeah.
asked you that before. How conservatives won the heart of America.
Okay.
That'll be good too.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of good books. We got a lot of topics.
Not nearly enough time. But
No time,
topic.
but we got a lot of topics.
Yeah.
We've got to do a little bit of work here, and we're at 32 minutes. Oh, there's the cover. Sludge. I saved the cover. It fell off. And I put that in there. Let me see. One other baby boomer. Quick thing.
Yeah.
Not from the book, but from something else.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you chew gum?
I did, but I don't anymore.
Don't you?
Yeah. You have all these.
Yeah. Okay. I know. I hear you. You ever remember old folks out there? T. Berry.
Yeah.
Remember T. Berry gum?
Yeah.
I bought some old gums here. I'll probably chew them.
Good.
And
Yeah. A company, as I remember, was Beeman's.
well, I'm glad you mentioned that. This was Beeman's.
Oh, okay.
I got Beeman's too.
Yeah.
Beeman's, and I remember their ad was Beeman's Pepsin chewing gum. And Pepsin was supposedly something good for something health-wise.
Okay.
Okay, so we had Beeman's. And then we had another one, and I got some of them too. And Tom, I'm going to give you a gift today, a complete set of these.
Oh, wow. Good.
Aren't you glad you came today?
Yeah, I am.
Clove. I loved clove.
Okay.
Okay, that was
Yeah.
out of the 50s. All these are 50s chewing gum. And then my all-time favorite, Blackjack. Licorice chewing gum.
Yeah.
And so I saw those online and I couldn't resist them. And so before we do our work, Tom, I want you to stick those in your pocket.
All right.
And,
Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
They won't go to waste.
Okay. So, folks, that's, I think, going to be it for today. Sort of behind the scenes at the Two Old White Guys version of Doug's Interesting People. And this is around 35 minutes on YouTube. I don't know how long they let you stay or whatever. But I guess it'll be there.
Pretty long. Yeah, it'll be there. Yeah.
So this is Doug signing off, and
See you next time.
next time.